Something has quietly broken, and most people can't name it. Young people today have more freedom, more information, and more opportunity than any generation in history. Yet, rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness are at an all time high. This isn't a coincidence, it's a crisis, and it has a name: the meaning crisis. Across the world, young people are not lost, they are searching for something deeper, more meaningful, more real. And this isn't new. Philosophers predicted this exact moment 100 years ago. Let's look at the facts. In 2026, young adults are turning to soft partying, early bird clubbing, cold plunges to cure loneliness without burnout or hangovers. Social isolation is happening despite digital connection. In person spaces are disappearing while social connection becomes digitally mediated. The cost of living has spiked. A difficult job market makes financial independence harder to build. Many young Americans say it's never enough. 61% of Gen Z emphasize purpose and alignment with personal values over prosperity through stability. They are not chasing the traditional career marriage house sequence. They are asking, does this life feels like it has meaning? Three major factors are pushing youth towards deeper meaning. First, the attention economy. Gen Z actively wants to spend less time on devices. After years of infinite feeds and digital noise, they are seeking calmer, more meaningful content. The attention span is collapsing, the dopamine cycles are broken, and burnout is becoming chronic, not temporary. According to the ZED Foundation, youth mental health in 2026 is threatened by diminishing community support and rising isolation, compounded by a culture that normalizes sleep deprivation. Rising cost and job instability, economic stress plus AI-driven workplace disruption. When multiple stress systems compound, mental resilience weakens. Traditional pathways to belonging and purpose are closing off. Young people want to move, grow, and search for something more, something that feels like purpose or at least feels alive. This isn't a new crisis. Philosophers predicted it a century ago. Viktor Frankl, Holocaust survivor and psychiatrist, wrote in 1946, "The existentialist vacuum is a widespread phenomenon of the 20th century." The existential vacuum is meaninglessness, a state where people don't know what they want. Life looks fine on paper, but they feel hollow inside. Albert Camus delivered his famous lecture, The Crisis of Men, in 1946, saying, "A human crisis had gripped the entire world after the death of God made life absurd." What does death of God mean? It's not about a literal God dying. It's a metaphor for the collapse of Christian morality and traditional values that gave Western civilization its foundation for meaning. For centuries, society answered whether life is worth living before individuals had to ask. When religion and tradition collapsed, young people suddenly had to find meaning themselves. So, what are young people searching for instead? Meaning over stability. They want purpose and alignment with values. Depth over digital noise. After endless feeds, they seek calmer content and real conversations about purpose. Holistic well-being. Blending fitness, nutrition, sleep, mental health, and stress management into one lifestyle. Authentic connection. Communities that accept real conversations about purpose, fear, and ambition, not shallow connections. Flexibility and balance. Redefining success as meaningful, flexible lives aligned with values. Meaning isn't found in fixed traditional paths anymore. It's discovered in motion, in the unexpected. Young people aren't lost. They are actively reimagining systems and searching for something deeper, more meaningful, and more real. If this resonated, share it with someone who's searching.